September is Hunger Action Month, a great time to remember the importance of giving back to those in need. Back with us this morning is Lisa Roth-Blackman, Chief Philanthropy Officer at the Rhode Island Community Food Bank. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Hey, you know what, this is on the forefront of so many people's minds, of the need that is out there, especially when the pandemic truly hit. You saw a wonderful outpouring of support, and I think that's nice to mention for our viewers, a thank you to the community who showed up, right, came forward at that time.
Absolutely. I mean, we could not have done what we did in the last few years without just incredible support of people understanding the struggles that their neighbors were immediately facing in the pandemic, and you know, many continue to face now for slightly different reasons, and so we need to keep on going.
Yeah, we're going to talk about those reasons in just a moment, but this month, September, is Hunger Action Month. What does that mean, and what is the Community Food Bank doing to combat that?
Sure. So Hunger Action Month is a time when food banks all across the country come together to raise awareness about hunger and tell people how they can take action to keep helping their neighbors. So we're doing a few things. One is on Thursday, this Thursday the 15th, from 4 to 7, we're having an open house at the food bank, inviting people in finally after so much time to come and take a tour, bring a food donation, learn more about how we're serving the public and getting really healthy food out to people in need.
How are you serving the public? Because you mentioned healthy food, but you're making some changes to make sure that the foods that you're providing can really be utilized by the families that are out there.
Yeah, I think one of the things that the pandemic taught us was we were doing a great job meeting the needs of our member agencies, but that there were communities and neighborhoods and cultural groups that weren't being served as well. And so we really made a decision with our board to invest in more fresh produce, more culturally relevant foods that families are familiar with, know how to prepare, and want to serve their families. And it's really made a huge difference. We've heard anecdotally people coming for help once they've heard that these foods are available, and it's not just canned goods that they're not necessarily familiar with.
And the folks that tap into your resources really kind of run the gamut in terms of they might be elderly, they might be unemployed, they might be employed. Like, you just never know who is in need of this food, of these items.
Right. There's so many families that are struggling, even working families, if they're earning minimum wage or even just above. You know, by the time they're dealing with increased rents and the increased cost of food and the high cost of fuel, and we know utility costs are about to go up this winter, they're struggling every month to make those decisions: food and rent, food and medical care, food and child care. And so that's why our network of food pantries is out there, to make sure that people get the food they need for their families.
Yeah, there are a lot of obstacles that stand in the way of so many, and some challenges that need to be overcome, and you're doing your part. Viewers want to do their part. We talked about, you know, obviously especially during the pandemic when your doors weren't open, providing funds is always nice, and then food donations as well. So this Thursday,
absolutely, come on down this Thursday, bring a food donation or make a funds donation if you forget. We'll have a couple food trucks there if you want to grab dinner.
Nice.
And we'll be lighting the State House orange for a week starting today. Orange is color of Hunger Action Month. I've dressed appropriately. And we just want everyone to stay with us and keep helping make sure our neighbors have healthy food.
Definitely. Well into the holidays and beyond. Let's keep that going. Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you want to do your part, like we said, donate non-perishable foods or other foods and funds to the Rhode Island Community Food Bank. We're going to share a link to their site on roadshow.com.